Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you a video that I've been wanting to make for quite a long time. This is just one of my 13 McGraw Edison Unidor 400 streetlights. I've had these for quite a long time and I've always wanted to make a video of one of them, and I guess today is the day. So, here is the fixture right in front of you. Now the first thing that you'll notice is it has a very interesting stepped design to it. Obviously it's laying on its top. This is not how it would be installed, but it's very cold outside in winter, so I can't really do it out there, so here we are inside. Anyway, the other thing that I was going to say about the design of this fixture is it's very similar in kind of looks to the not McGraw Edison, but the Crouse-Hinds L250, or the 4th generation OV25. As you may know, I have one of those in my collection, and the slip fitter that holds the 2-inch pipe down here is obviously open to the elements, where here it's enclosed. Obviously two separate companies, two very different companies, but this is the McGraw Edison version and the Crouse-Hinds version. Obviously, again, they look very similar, but they're different. So, I do like these Unidor luminaires. I know many people don't like them because they're very boxy, but I like this design a lot. I really like the edges that it has, and just the overall design is very cool. I've always liked the design of these. Now, you have already seen probably a video on my channel of the smaller version of this, the McGraw Edison Unidor 175 or 250, whatever you prefer to call it. And I have 3 of those fixtures, but obviously, as I said, I have 13 of these. They're very cool. So, let's go ahead and start taking a look around the fixture. Obviously, you've been taking a look at the bottom of it here, or what would face the street. Obviously, we can see the McGraw Edison logo right here on the door, and we also have the refractor here. It's a very deep refractor, and it has a very interesting design. Now, being Unidor, it's 2 doors. We have the main door, which is the whole bottom here, and then we have a smaller door, which is just for the refractor. Now let me walk to the other side of the fixture here so I can present it a little bit better to you. Obviously, our nice refractor. Again, the logo here. Now, to open it up to service the bulb, all you have to do is open the latch here, pull down, or up in this case, and open it up. It would obviously swing down if it was in service. Gravity would help with that, and it would probably hang just like this, or maybe like this, depending on where the center of gravity is for the refractor. Now, if you would like to replace the refractor assembly, or just the refractor itself, but you don't want to be up on the the boom too long, you can take off this whole assembly. Now watch as I probably don't remember how to do this. There we go. And it pops right out, as you can see there. So now we have the whole refractor and the ring that holds onto it in one piece. Very nice. You can see it is a pretty deep refractor. There you can see the clip. I'll go ahead and set that aside for right now. So here is the fixture without the refractor and the ring for the refractor on it. Obviously you can use the fixture just like this if you have to, but we're not going to, obviously. Here we have a drip hole for any type of water that may get into the fixture during its life. So to open up, to get to the inside of the actual fixture, we need to loosen up these 2 bolts right here. And once we do that, the whole thing will just swing down, or of course in this case up. And there we go. You can see the main housing for the fixture, the top part, there's no components, nothing. You could have a photocell socket, but all the versions that I have do not have a photocell socket equipped. They're all factory like this with a plug in its place to prevent water and other things from getting into the fixture. So what I'm going to do now is take this cord, which I believe got pinched, and I'm going to pull it out. And again, if you are servicing this fixture up on the pole and you don't want to, work on it, obviously you can take this assembly down. And we're going to take a look at it that way. So again, to do that, you would just push up on it, or again here, you would just push down. There you go. And again, if this was on a pole, it'd be much easier. Let's see if I can get it out. And the door comes off with the ballast and everything attached, so you can take it down and work with it at a better level. So here we just have now the housing of the fixture. We can see we just have one clamp for the 2-inch pull that would come in. Obviously you could use a smaller one as well, but the biggest is 2-inch. And we would have a terminal block right here, and I have all of those, but I never installed them in this one. All the other fixtures are currently in parts because they store better that way. But there's the housing. Let's flip it over. Well, first you can see the side of it here. Very low profile with nothing in it. We'll flip it completely around, and you can see the top of the fixture. Obviously you would have our photocell, but again that's blanked out. We have a place for leveling the fixture here. I believe that's how the metal was poured into the mold. Or you could also use that as leveling, but I believe this is for leveling right here. This screw is to help angle the light up or down, depending on the angle that you need it to be at. So that's the basic design of the housing itself. So let's move that out of the way. Set that over here so we can take a look at the fixture itself, or the components inside. Darn, I can't get this centered in the camera. Sorry about that. Excuse me. So obviously we have the reflector here. It's a very deep reflector. This fixture, if I haven't mentioned already, is originally 400 watt mercury vapor. And there are stickers inside of it saying that. Well, this one doesn't have it, but there would be a sticker here somewhere in this area saying 400 watt mercury vapor. This particular one doesn't have its sticker anymore. Some of my other versions do. When I received all of these fixtures, they did not have the original ballast. They weren't mercury vapor anymore. They had all been converted to 200 watt high pressure sodium at 480 volts. So obviously being a single tap ballast, I had no use for them. They all got recycled. But these fixtures have since been equipped, at least the ones that I've put together, with 400 watt metal halide / mercury vapor ballasts. So they're close enough to their original as they were when they were brand new. So that is very cool. Now you can see here we have the capacitor, and this is an original capacitor holder to the fixture. Obviously the original capacitor wouldn't have been one of these, it would have been metal. And we have an advance multi-tap ballast, because that's what I have a lot of. I have a whole bunch of those things. So it works really well. You can see here I use some of this like pipe strapping stuff. That is the best way to attach this ballast to this fixture. The brackets that were used for these fixtures wouldn't work with this particular ballast, so using this pipe, whatever the heck stuff, does a pretty good job. Now obviously the wire wouldn't come directly to this. There would be a connector to connect this portion of the light to the housing. Like I said, there would be a terminal block to do that, but I don't have that installed because I just wanted to do this for collectible reasons. I don't have to mess with all that. The cord comes right out, not a problem. So that is the inside of this fixture. I'll push it up a little bit here and put my foot on it so that it will stay up. Obviously you can see the other side of this is where the logo for the McGraw Edison is. We have the socket, which has 2 different positions on it. You can push it in a little further for probably smaller bulbs, and out further for the 400 watt version. On the other side we could also have another capacitor, which it probably did have when it was original. There would have been a sticker here, but that's long gone. And that's just the basic wiring of this fixture. So you can go ahead and watch me put this thing back together. I'm going to start by bringing over this part of the fixture. Oh, another thing that I do like about this is that you can tighten it from the outside. It's a little easier to do that than some fixtures that you have to tighten from the inside. Probably be a good idea if I kept it in the frame of the camera for you. So let me check. Yep, you can see that. So again, this would be easier to do if the fixture was not on the ground like this. If it was hanging, is what it's obviously designed for. But we'll put this in. Oh, you know what? That doesn't matter right now. Put this in like this. Now we're going to move the camera around. Let me put my foot in here. Sorry about all this. There. Because I have to have some leverage to click this part right here back into place. There's a clip there. And I need some leverage to do that. Now obviously, again, if this was on a pole, I wouldn't have a problem. So I had to do it that way. Now obviously we have a problem with this cord now, because I didn't put it through here. So I'll put it through there and pull it through. Very nice. So let's go ahead and close that up like that. Let me make sure. Nope, it didn't get pinched. And I'll just lightly bolt these into place for right now. Just a placeholder, if you will. So that's in place for the minute. You may notice that the gasket has come out. I got that right here. I don't remember what way it goes, but I guess I'll put it on there and find out. Okay, it obviously doesn't go that way. I think it goes this way. Again, just from years of use, these gaskets fall apart. I find using there's stuff you can get for windows that will like seal it, that looks very similar to this. Can't think of it off the top of my head, but it works fantastic for this, for replacement. And of course we have our glass refractor again. But before I put that on, no, we'll put it on first. Now we just slide it in here, and then we bring it down under. And it will click into place. Again, if this fixture was not on the ground... Okay, this is not working. Wow, is this a mess? There, now it popped in. So, yeah, you need some force to do that kind of stuff. But I'm just going to let it sit like that for right now, because we are going to put a bulb in it so we can turn it on. So let's put this brand new Sylvania bulb in there. So Sylvania 400 watt Mercury vapor. Look at that beauty. Very nice. If a video of this bulb isn't on my channel yet, it'll be coming. So there you can see the bulb in the fixture, fits very nicely. And of course, we can just bring this back. Now, this clip for the refractor, excuse me, also clips in the main housing as well in case these bolts fail. There's an extra latch to catch it. Yeah. So to make sure, this is in camera again. There we go. And, well, I suppose let's go ahead and turn it on, but I'd like to turn off some of these lights in this room so you can see it start up a little better. There we go. So, let me make sure that this cord reaches. It appears to do so. And let's plug it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that beautiful deluxe white pink color. Kind of looks like a high pressure sodium, or actually a low pressure sodium bulb right now at the moment. Very nice color. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and let this fixture warm up. Okay, so we're pretty much at full brightness for this fixture, and obviously it's a mercury vapor bulb, so it takes a little while for it to warm up. But it definitely is a very nice mercury vapor color when it is totally warmed up. Obviously the camera is going to give it the typical green hue that you get whenever you film a mercury vapor bulb, but that color is absolutely beautiful as well. Obviously this is a very nice deluxe white mercury vapor color. Just does a very nice job. Obviously some ballast on there. The ballasts that I put in these obviously are not new. They came out of other fixtures that I have acquired over the years. But that's not a problem. Anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this video of my McGraw Edison Unidor 400 fixture. Once again, I really do hope you enjoyed, and also please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.